it. And we are so happy that we are here to celebrate in happiness and also some sadness. This occasion. This occasion. Alright? So at this point in time, I want to introduce to you the reason why we are here. The reason why we are here. The reason why we are here is not just because we want to dress up and we want to dress up and we want to come up and take away a couple hours or minutes from our work. But this afternoon we are here because a very special person is leaving our work environment. She will be with us in the community, but she has been with us in a working capacity for the last almost 33 years. She was here when we came on, myself and Royan, some 13 years ago. She was here when little Mahande came up. And now she is no longer little Mahande, she is still here. She met with the 10-day workers. She met with those who came on malaria in our malaria program and left. But she has still been a stalwart in the malaria program. Alright, so at this point in time, I want to put our hands together for our honorary, Miss Pamela Nathali Griffith. This is the first time I ever get a name right. At this point in time, we are supposed to be looking at something that's very nice that we have created. So, Miss Nathali, you're here for now, but I'm gonna want you to take up that position when that thing is being shown.
Good afternoon again, everybody. I like that little trick that happened to me this afternoon. I was waiting in my office eagerly because I did lie. I think among the very few times I've lied to Natalie, I told her there is something important. I know that you're on vacation, but can you come to the office to sign an important document? And I sat there because I thought we will give her a surprise. And the surprise, the joke was on me. Anyway, Natalie, I think the master of ceremony has said it all. Malaria is very close to all of us. You have led this department with energy and zeal and simplicity. That is one thing that I will never forget. You are always available, you are always willing, and we all know that Region 7 is one of those malarious regions.
Yeah.
Well, mosquitoes, small problem,
big problem.
Well, I hope you're not leaving us with a very big problem. But anyway, you deserve it. 33 years is not a joke. That is a lifetime. You have done well for your community, and you have done well for the department. You will be absolutely missed, and we promise you, okay, we promise you that we will try our best to carry this department even to much higher level. To the regional chairman, the mayor, and our REO, what else can I say? You have been there for us, no matter what. Short notice, long notice, you are always there for us. We really appreciate this, and especially for the health workers, when they do so well, and it's time for them to say goodbye is not an easy thing. When it's time for them to go, you have always been available on a very short notice. I couldn't thank you more. So having said that, Natalie, enjoy your retirement, although you will be in the region. I'm sure we will be calling. Particularly myself, I will be calling you from time to time and ask you questions. For example, right now, I got something from my REO, which was sent to him from the REDO concerning the situation of mosquitoes at Kaikan, correct me, REDO, Kaikan and Kartab. I know you will not know it because I sent it to Royan. You already saw. You see how quickly you left very good leadership in the place. So we will be consulting with you from time to time because knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that you did pass that knowledge and continue passing it to that department. Because malaria is not going out tomorrow in this week. We are going to live with it, we will be able to control it, but eliminating it completely, that's a big task. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
Differences, our hearts are much the same. For where love is, we come together there. Wherever there is laughter ringing, someone smiling, someone dreaming, we can live together there. 'Cause love won't be our home. Wherever there are children singing, where a tender heart is beating, we can live together there. 'Cause love won't be our home. With love, our hearts can be a family. Yes, hope can bring this family face to face. And though we may be far apart, our hearts can be as one. 'Cause where love is, we come together there. For wherever there is laughter ringing, someone smiling, someone dreaming, we can live together there. 'Cause love will be our home.
But Miss Dolly used to be in our office a lot. And Miss Nathali is the person that literally took Royan and myself under our wings and taught us microscopy to the extent where we are today, where we could actually teach others, right? So we want to thank you so much for what you did. But put your hands together for that. Yeah, for what you did for us. So I'm telling you, if you're not in credit union, join it. Right. At this point in time, I'm going to invite one of her very good colleagues, and it's looking like her the same word, predecessor, right? Predecessor. It's good for me, because when he move up, I move up. So when Royan go, I am next, right now. Yeah. So at this point in time, I'll invite our next in line, Mr. Royan, to come and give us a very wonderful biography of this lovely young lady.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Alright, Adrian, thank you for putting me on the spot. I did not prepare for this, so basically I'm just going to wing everything.
Yes, wing it.
So, Ms. Hadley, correct me if I'm going wrong. Right, so Ms. Hadley has been working for approximately 32 years, right? 32 and months. So, she started first, I think, under Vector Control Services, Ministry of Health, and then the region adopted the program and she came over to the region. After a few years, I think it was 1993, we were trained as a microscopist. Yes, and she's one of the best microscopists that we have in the country.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons for that, she was selected in 2016 to represent Guyana in Mexico. And she and the other colleague from Georgia, they did well, and Guyana came out on top of that training. And also as part of that, I was also selected 2 years after to represent the country, and I owe that all to her because she did a lot of training with myself and the other colleagues, and I also had the opportunity to go to Mexico and represented the country and did well. So you see, great things come from Region 7. And hoping in the future that my other colleagues get the opportunity as well to visit Mexico. Alright, so if you guys don't know, Miss Nathali is also a trained community health worker.
Wow.
Yes, she was trained in 1999 in Maruka. So apart from malaria, she also has the skills of a community health worker. Right? She visited a lot of places. She would mention when she went to Madia and spent a few months and get malaria. She would also bring up stories of her visiting Cameroon for the first time and getting malaria as well. I think the other day she was talking to the doctors out there. She was giving her experience, right? And that is one thing I admire about Miss Nat. She always shared her experience working in vector control over the years. And 32 plus years is a very long time. 3 decades, that's old. Working older than I am. Right? So that's a little bit of snippet of her work over the years. And she also visited the length and breadth of this region, right? So nobody can tell Miss Nathali they went to Aranco or Aurora and tell you some other story. She went there. She knows what it's like. Right? She visited Arrow, climbed the mountain. She climbed Chai Chai Mountains to go to Chinwing. We recently visited a new area. Well, it's not new to us. Cameron side, Moonlight back down. So, we had an adventure. So, I just want to, I have something that I wrote here. I want to read to you guys, right? It's a little speech. So today is a bittersweet moment as we gather to bid farewell to someone truly exceptional, our esteemed supervisor, Nathali. It is with a mixture of joy and sadness that we celebrate the remarkable career of a leader who has dedicated her time, energy, and expertise to our team. Nats has been more than just a supervisor. She has been a mentor, a guide, and a source of inspiration for all of us. She brought to the table not just managerial skills, but also a genuine passion for the success and well-being of each team member. It is not an exaggeration to say that she played a pivotal role in shaping the positive culture of our workplace. Throughout her tenure, Nathali demonstrated unwavering dedication, integrity, and a tireless commitment to excellence. She led by example, instilling in us the values of hard work, collaboration, and resilience. Nathali made the workplace not just a space for productivity, but a community where everyone felt valued and heard. As Nathali embarks on this new chapter of her life called retirement, we want to express our deepest gratitude for the contributions she made to our team and of course to the organization at large. Nathali leaves behind a legacy of professionalism, compassion, and development of this community. While we will miss Ms. Nathali dearly, we are comfortable by the knowledge that her influence will continue to resonate within our team. As she takes a well-deserved break, definitely well-deserved, we hope that you will enjoy the fruits of your labor and embark on new adventures filled with joy and fulfillment. Now, to commemorate this special occasion, we have some tokens of appreciation that we will be handing over to you shortly. But I just want to say, Nathali, you may be retiring from your official role, but your legacy will endure in the lessons you've imparted. And, the impact that you left on us. As we embrace this new chapter, may it be filled with joy, relaxation, and the fulfillment of all your dreams. I know one of your dreams is to own a restaurant, so guys, when she starts her restaurant, we'll go there and eat, right? Yeah. So here's to Pamela, a leader, a mentor, a friend. May your retirement be as extraordinary as the career you've had with us. We wish you all the happiness and success in the world.
I always say occasions like these, sometimes I take it as, I rightly said, it's a bittersweet occasion. Although we all here happy celebrating the work life of Miss Nathali, spending 33 years in the health department, offering her service. I know it's a well-deserved rest, but deep down in heart, as a regional executive officer with oversight of the health, we will miss you because our region, it's a hub to malaria, and your expertise will be badly missed. So on behalf of the administration, first of all, let me congratulate you for still looking away. And I know what transpired today is a testimony. You'll still be around for us because just imagine today was called up by Dr. Sagalo to assist. And here you are. So I know going forward, that will continue to happen. Right? So I trust that on your way forward, in your endeavor, that you'll enjoy your retirement and enjoy the rest of your life. But I know coming out from the slides shown just now, especially in your region, you'll miss your footsteps. However, your footprints are there.
Yes.
You have left your legacy there. So, okay. So, once again, happy retirement. Enjoy the rest of the day.
With Mayor, wonderful, Mr. Anthony Murray.
Thank you very much. Master of ceremony, good afternoon to everyone again. I know it's a fabulous afternoon for everyone at this occasion, but it left me so small to say because persons before me said so much, and everything that said is so true. I want to say I've known Nathali all the years, from school right up to her work. That's the years that I've known Nathali and continue to know her to be the same person. She's a testimony of dedication and commitment to her job. All the years I've known Nathali, and she's the same person yesterday, today, and I think forever.
Yeah, yeah.
I know Nathali has been a very valuable asset to our department and continue to do so as she passed down her knowledge to others, and I can see the testimony of that through Mr. Branford and Royanne. It's a bittersweet occasion as partitions, and we share so much together. But I want to encourage you, whichever way your journey take you from here, I know it will be a very good destiny that you'll be following. And on behalf of my office, the mayor and the citizens of Bartica, we want to wish you well in this new journey. May your endeavor, whatever it may be, go with you in the right direction. Thank you.
See, I was wondering if I had to stand without the introduction. You demanded the introduction and you expect me to stand without the introduction. It's not good. But I noticed Natalie just now wiping her face with a towel, and I was wondering if she was, I hope it's tears of joy. Sometimes at these moments you always struggle for words because so many moments are being tried or trying to capture all these moments. 32.5 years, you reflect and you think, what is 32.5 years? It has to set a tone, set a standard, and you heard throughout every single person she mentored or she worked with. You got the impression that she impacted them. And I want you, on behalf of the entire region, to give her a resounding round of applause. That's just the beginning of my speech. I noticed Dr. Sagalo said zeal and simplicity. I want to add competence. Because I could remember that I was part of a workshop. I can't remember, a couple of months ago, I think it was. And I remember the Bartica, I think, attained a level that not seen before in terms of malaria reduction. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aren't we one of the best regions in terms of malaria reduction?
Yeah.
Yes. So that could not have been by mistake, and that was not an accident. It took long, hard years by Nathali and team, and even as we celebrate and we talk about Nathalie's retirement, I know she would have played a pivotal part in any sort of reduction in the malaria outspread or the widespread movement of malaria around Region 7. And in that, Nathali, I want to assure you that you saved lives. Just as a doctor or a surgeon or a senior medical practitioner would have done, you impacted lives, you saved lives, because if there's a reduction in the malaria parasite or mosquito affecting the citizens, then they have a chance to live longer, healthier lives simply because you were adamant and you stood and you said, we're going to make sure, you in collaboration with the team, you're going to make sure there's a reduction. And if there's a reduction, then persons will live a more healthier life. And that sets the tone for good news in the region. So I want you, Natalie, to rest on those laurels. Understand that you and team, you will change the course of the health department in Region 7. And do not take it lightly. We really, really appreciate what you would have done in collaboration with the team. I know I met you in Cameron, you and I was going to say Dr. Berry, but you and Berry and Rowan was there, right? Yeah. And you were talking about some of the harrowing things you had to go through, right? To provide, to help, to make sure malaria awareness is known throughout the region. And we take it for granted. I came out of the swamp playing only recently. Arjo has never done that, right? I came out of the small plane recently, traveled down yesterday, and the plane did zoop! This is looking at you. Why doing it? I got my granddaughter want to see me more, right? I just think about those things, right? But I know you would have gone through many of those things. And I know through the boat rides and all those things, through the rapids, you have testimonies and testimonies of what you would have been through. So on behalf of the region, once again, we appreciate that. We believe that you were courageous in the face of all those difficulties. It couldn't be for the money you were doing it for, right? It couldn't be the money. It had to be out of love, and you appreciate all the citizens. So once again, I thank you. On behalf of the entire region, I thank you. And I believe that we owe you a deep debt of gratitude. And somehow I don't think we have enough resources to even offer you anything that could even come close to what you deserve. And I know you will rest well because you did well, right? So thank you once again for allowing me to be part of this. And may God bless you and keep you as you go forward. And good luck with the restaurant. And you know I like to eat, I'm going to eat.
All right. This point in time, we're gonna open the floor. We're gonna open the floor for you.
Museum Falls, climbing mountains together, sleeping in the same bed. You know, it was a real great experience, and if I had to do it all over again, I would. So, like what the soldiers would say, it was a pleasure serving. Salute.
Well, I can't say as Jason because I missed the slideshow, but 32 years is a lot of years to give to anything, much less to give to one thing. So, Miss Nathali, when I came to work here, fortunately I had Miss Patricia, I know she was your former colleague. She probably gave more years than you did, and I was privileged to work with her. So I know what it is to have knowledge imparted to you from someone who was already there. And I didn't think I got a chance to thank her, so I'll thank her now. But that's about Miss Nathali. And I just want to say that in this profession, especially health, is a thankless profession. And on behalf of the pharmacy department, I like to thank you. I'd like to thank you for your service, your encouragement, your knowledge, your expertise, everything that is good. And then I'd like to congratulate you on this, what should I say, a remarkable service, an incredible service, not just to the malaria department, but to the region and the country at large, because you represented there on many occasions in the aspect of your department. So once again, Ms. Nathali, thank you. I have your number. I can still call you and ask for advice, because I know when I would travel, I always ask you, Ms. Nathali, how is this place? should I walk with this, should I walk with that, would I see snake, would I not see snake, I have a fear of snakes. So, Ms. Natalie, thank you, and continue to be a remarkable individual.
Natalie, we love you and we will surely miss you. And may God bless you and keep you in all your future endeavors.
I'm here representing all the lab persons. I know that Natalie would have been in that department before, way before I came on. And I mentored there. I think they were already in a section by themselves. I met Miss Dolly when I came on here, and she retired. And now I know the other years, Miss Natalie picked up all of those duties and ran them smoothly. When I started this work, Miss Natalie did not just see me as a young chicken, now coming into the work, but she gave me that, that respect. And I love her for that, because she gave everybody chances, and she likes to give our knowledge to everybody. And it was quite a privilege to work with this lady for so many years. I know I started so young, but now I'm 34 and I have 2 children. So, Miss Natalie, you've been here very long, and I know that you really want to go on this vacation and enjoy yourself. Yeah. So thank you very much, and thank you for also working with the laboratory.
All right, so when I started this work back in 2011, people from the lab were probably the first set of persons that I made friends with. And it's not just malaria lab. Right? And Miss Natalie, over the years, I came to you numerous times when I had frustrations with my work, and you have always given me advice. And knowing the importance of malaria, or the role that environmental health plays with malaria, I'd like to thank you for trying to include me in all things malaria, right? Try to involve us in your workshops so that we can have more knowledge. So when we go out there to these persons, when we're visiting, that we have relevant knowledge to tell them what it is that we can do, what it is they should do, all things related to malaria. I will miss you dearly, and I hope you have a very happy retirement. Good luck to you.
I must say, I'm not good at public speaking. However, I can safely say that, join with Apple and say that I do agree what she said about this matter. Because I can remember as a child coming here with my aunt, or anybody with my aunt, her eyes asked. We would come, some weekends she would bring me when they would work. I always felt that way with Miss Natalie. She never made me feel less than me. Even though as a child, I felt that. And when I came here to work, as Michelle said, she was always someone you can look to. And always had good work. So definitely,
on behalf of the Nursing Services Department of Barstow Hospital, I'm so privileged to have known Ms. Griffith since I came to Barstow 19 years ago. She has been in the Upper Mazaruni, as you guys have seen in the slideshow, and she has imparted her knowledge there to the microscopists and community health workers at large up there. And that's why I feel privileged to be thanking her on behalf of them and on behalf of the nursing staff in Barstow as well. There were times when we would have called her for advice, when patients have to get their medications and we're just saying, no, it's like this, no, it's like that, and so we call her and she would guide us. And it's nice knowing you, Miss Natalie, and thank you so much for all that you did. May God continue to bless you.
Miss Natalie, I know the place is cool. It's not good.
On behalf of the doctors and myself, we would like to wish you a happy retirement. I've not been here for long, but for the years knowing you, I know you're a very quiet, calm, respectful individual, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Yeah, you could know. You could know. The thing is, I'm sure you would agree with me. Many times, not only when, all right, there are gatherings, but too much of our gatherings right now are for sad reasons. Are for literally things where we could speak to the person no more. We have not the opportunity to speak to them anymore. But we have the opportunity right now to speak to someone who we love and who, from what we have been saying, has been an influence to not almost, but each and every person here. Because whether you came here in 1999, 2000, 1995, you're still going to the malaria lab and reach who? Miss Natalie. You understand? So, and when when you can receive prestige, so to speak, by people looking at you and calling you Miss Natalie, you know, everywhere she goes. If you go in the bush, people are named Miss Natalie, or doctor, or nurse, and or medics, and the respect that she gets when she goes in the interior is a testament to her character, the life that she lived. When I learned with Miss Natalie, I think it's Tiger Creek event or some way. A lot of y'all might know this, but Miss Natalie get vexed. You understand? When she get vexed, but even when she get vexed, and she would agree with me. I'm gonna tell you stories. Fine thing. You're laughing, so no problem. Me and Miss Natalie have formed somewhat of when my parents left, have formed somewhat of a friendship that has come into kind of like mother-son thing. In a sense where, I'm not saying she just take over in becoming my mother, but the things I used to go and tell my parents who are not here, I'm on bicycle by myself, when now I'm married. But even when I was not married as yet, I remember I brought a doctor girl, so to speak, up to Bartica. And you know, Miss Natalie, she got to find out who this girl, you know, she got to find, like if she's Miss Brantford, you know. She got to find out all these things, and then not only that, when you do something wrong in a job, it is good to have a supervisor who would both reprimand you, in other words, nip it in the butt, tell you hello, you're doing wrong, and if you do it again, you don't get kicked or something. And then when she's finished, she don't leave it there, but she encourages you at the same time. She tells you why this is so. You understand? She tells us, I was talking to the girls, but they're going to cry, you know, girls. So they not talk. But the thing is, with Royan and us, in malaria, every time you guys come to malaria, you see smiling faces. That's a Queenie? Yeah, it's smiling faces. Everybody love one another. But just like any family, we have problems. But the person that most times solves our problems is Natalie. Because she gonna come, and this is what I tell you, if she vex, she gonna come. And she gonna let you know. Well there! And she gonna tell you, if she keep you, she's friend. The key if you wrong, is you, and I don't have lick to collect from nobody, and the big one. You understand? But at the end of the day, you understand, right? So we want to thank you on behalf of Malaria Lab, right, for molding us. People say that life begins at home. But for most of us, for all of us, this is our home. Because the only thing we do in the house is sleep. But for 8 hours of the day, we're in front of you. You understand? And we have to work with you. And the persons that we are today, work-wise and more so not work-wise sometimes, is a testament to your leadership. So on behalf of the Malaria Lab, Kemal just call me and tell me, make sure Nathali know what me want to say. You know we start. She got to know what me want to say, so let you know. So on behalf of us and Kemal and everybody else, you know, we want to let you know that we love you. And there will never, no offense to our next supervisor and supervisors to come, and even the supervisors were went, but there will never be another Miss Nathali in hospital. Y'all remember MASH time? Where we going? Nathali and thing, Nathali with your broad brim hat, Dr. Sagalo, broad brim hat, and Nathali down the road, and thing, and Nathali making sure everything set up in the place, got up the matrimony decoration. You gotta look for Nathali, she gotta look for Roy and Adrian and Kemal for go for the thing and nail up thing and Sylvester. You understand? So she was just like Dr. Jardine, Dr. Sagalo, and the administrator. She was a mesh in this hospital. She brought together many departments. We're gonna miss that. That's all. Before I get choked up, right?
You're everything I wish I could be. I can fly high and let me go. For you are the wind beneath my wings. That you ever know that you're my hero. You're everything I wish I could be. And I can fly high and let me go. For you are the wind beneath my wings. For you are the wind beneath my
Ms. Nathali, this plaque is presented to you on behalf of the Department of Health. We're wishing you happy retirement for your dedicated service for the past 32+ years. So once again, thank you.
Watch all the cameras. I want to give you
everybody.
token of appreciation here. Adrian.
Of course. So you give me a speech as well? Alright.
Me? I don't give me speech.
Let me get through this.
Wait.
This that we just gave her, she will never forget us. No, so you're gonna take a photo even night opening so that the paparazzi could see what it is. And then, as Doc will say, and Doc will don you with it. And everybody, we're asking everybody to be, we finding a way to take a photo, right? With everybody, right? So everybody could please come, right? Good. Take out the
Put it on for me.
The copy.
Yeah.
That is all wrong.
Put it around her, that's nice.
Wow.
We can't
Wow.
see it.
What does it say? It
Heart you
says,
not.
heart you not. Love you not.
Love you not?
What note? Not.
Not N-O-T.
And wow. Woo! You look golden.
Please do not go on it.
Right, now take it. You see? Now it's right. Wow.
Come close again.
The gold shining on this thing.
Yeah, just to let you know that's pure.
Pure phenomenal.
That didn't dock no way. Oh, wow.
I
Yes,
just want
yes.
to say, Miss Nathali would be really missed. And now it's like the work has been divorcing you. When the better times are coming, because just the other day I heard there is a vaccine now out for malaria. So you are missing this time. So if you could have been the person to spearhead the vaccination program for malaria, would have been an accomplishment for you.
Oh,
Yes.
So Miss Nathali, we would miss you. I would miss you. The cooking, the curry, stretching the food so that everybody could eat. We will miss you.
Yeah.
For photo, but you guys don't take it thing. But right now there's a charge to be done. So Miss Nathali, you're gonna stand right there, and you're going to be charged. So, medical superintendent, put your hands together for the beautiful, intelligent, and elegant Dr. Juliet Jarvis. Yes.
Thank you, Adrian. All protocols observed. Well, Miss Nathali, so many memories are going through my mind right now as I sit here. Myself and baby, we are whispering. I've known you personally and professionally. Personally, I knew you at the time when you didn't even know me. I can attest to the 32 years because I've known you since I was in the days of Williams Timberland. And Miss Nathali, you're still the same person. Caring, you go that extra mile, you love your job, and professionally, I must say I'm always commended. Everyone by now knows I have my morning meetings. I'm always commended on the work my malaria department does. Always. Targets, we are the leading regions when it comes to certain initiatives.
Yeah.
They always refer to Region 7. We would like Region 7. And that can only be because of the leadership. And Miss Nathali, I respect you. I always mention malaria in terms of like leadership, in terms of staff cooperation. You always get your staff to do the work, what is required. And I must commend you on that. If I haven't mentioned it to you personally before, I've mentioned it to others, and now I'm saying it to you. You have shown exemplary and excellent leadership. I remember as as Sylvester was saying, there was a Dr. Sagan, who was here. Dr. Sagan used to say, Dr. Jardine, anytime you're going on an outreach, if Miss Nathali is not going, don't go anywhere. He called a few staff who I should not go with, but he said, once Miss Nathali is there, you go, and it will be a successful trip. So Miss Nathali, you have touched us all in both our personal lives and professional, and for that we are very grateful. You will be surely missed. We have so many memories of you, and as you move on to the next phase of your life, we only wish you the best as you so deserve and so much more. As such, I would just like to leave you with a quote by Patrick Foley, who said, retirement is a blank sheet of paper It is a chance to redesign your life with something new and different.
Yeah.
So, Miss Natalie, we wish you all the best. And I cannot overemphasize how much we miss you. Roya, where are you?
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill.
Come in.
Big shoes to fill. Miss Natalie, thank you for your contribution to Region 7 and our efforts to bring malaria to zero. So thank you.
Wonderful. We're gonna final thing. We're gonna listen to the woman of the hour, right? So just cork your ears.
Well, I just want to thank everyone for coming and doing all of this. Who went out in the fields with me, you know, and doctor and his doctor. I miss the whole staff. So I mean, it was good working with everyone here. For the past 42 years I've been here. Some persons I've known, like Miss Patsy, I know she was there before me, and then you have some come after me. Some of them I just get to work with like 2 years, 3 years, but I will miss everybody here. And it was a pleasure working with each and every one of you. Especially I would miss the guys when we going out in the fields, going up the falls, climbing, you know, climbing up the high hill up to the Academy Roy, and yeah, climbing the sun. So when we finish,
Honorary staff.
when we finish walking in the sun, when we finish up the back, we get a headache, you know, we start running and say, oh gosh. Anyhow, our trip was successful. Wherever we go, our trip always will be successful. My colleague Sylvester, I know it's a long time we didn't went anywhere, so but I will miss you. I will miss everyone here. Rum?
Yes.
Just in case, you know.
Snacks.
There's a history food. I know Dr. You out in the field with him, he said he liked curry, you know? He liked curry. And when we went to Cameroon for the first time, we went on a trip.
Breakfast, lunch.
We cooked breakfast, lunch, dinner. So the day before I cooked curry. So I said, Doctor, what you want to eat here?
Curry?
Curry. I said, Doctor, only yesterday we eat curry here. Yes, curry again. So we went back and we buy the chicken and we cook, you know, he ate the curry. He's very much in love with curry. I'm sorry I won't be there to cook any more curry.
Don't worry, I'll come to the restaurant.
However, it was nice working for the 42 years. And I'm still around if you need any advice or anything, I'm still here. Until I'm ready to fly or go. But I will always be around. This is my home, I'll always be here. For any advice, anything. So,
thank you.
Thanks everyone.
Come on, let's stand. We're gonna have a word of prayer and then we're gonna sit and there are some refreshments for everybody. So we're gonna have our refreshments and listen to some music. Who has to leave, who has to leave, you know. But that's the end of our program. Right? Let's pray.